Daniel 11 opens with an angel declaring that what follows is absolute truth, not opinion or symbolism. God is about to reveal real historical events in advance, proving his sovereignty. Daniel 11:2 says, "And now will I show thee the truth. Behold, there shall stand up to 3 kings in Persia, and the 4th shall be far richer than they all." God knows the rise and fall of empires long before they appear. Human power does not surprise him. God foretells the rise of a powerful ruler who would conquer vast territories, yet die suddenly, leaving his kingdom divided. Daniel 11:3-4 says, "And a mighty king shall stand up, that shall rule with great dominion. And when he shall stand up, his kingdom shall be broken, and shall be divided toward the 4 winds of heaven." No matter how strong a ruler becomes, earthly power is temporary. God alone is eternal. The prophecy shifts to 2 rival powers, the king of the south and the king of the north, whose repeated wars bring suffering to the land of Israel. Daniel 11:5 says, "And the king of the south shall be strong, and one of his princes shall have dominion." Daniel 11:10 says, "But his sons shall be stirred up, and shall assemble a multitude of great forces." God's people often live in the middle of worldly conflict, yet God remains present and purposeful even in chaos. A ruler arises who gains power through deception rather than honor. He brings oppression and defiles what is holy. Daniel 11:21 says, "And in his estate shall stand up a vile person, but he shall come in peaceably, and obtain the kingdom by flatteries." Daniel 11:31 says, "An arm shall stand on his part, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength." Evil often enters quietly. God warns his people to remain spiritually alert and faithful. Even in persecution, God promises strength to those who remain loyal to him. Daniel 11:32 says, "But the people that do know their God shall be strong, and do exploits." True strength comes from knowing God, not from avoiding hardship. The chapter begins to move beyond historical rulers and toward events connected to the time of the end. Daniel 11:35 says, "Even to the time of the end, because it is yet for a time appointed." Daniel 11:36 says, "And the king shall do according to his will, and he shall exalt himself and magnify himself above every god." God sets limits on evil. Even future events unfold according to his appointed time. Daniel 11 teaches us that God rules history. Prophecy is precise. God's people are never forgotten. The future is already known by God, what God fulfilled perfectly. In the past assures us that what remains will also be fulfilled. As we've seen in Daniel 11, God is never surprised by history. Kings rise, kingdoms fall, but God's word stands firm forever. If these prophecies strengthen your faith and help you understand the times we are living in, don't walk this journey alone. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it with someone who needs biblical truth and hope.